Hey everybody. Today I'm going to talk about something I really don't like about the cost of computer hardware today. I'm kind of noticing this a bit on the late side because this actually happened in October. Put it this way, you know how gas for cars is, the price is always changing. Sometimes it'll go down, sometimes it'll skyrocket. There'll be new taxes and stuff added to the cost of gasoline. I mean, so the price is always going all over the place. But it seems now, well, think about it this way, before I continue on. You know when we have bad hurricanes and stuff, or there's a big flood somewhere, some sort of weather catastrophe happens somewhere, the cost of gas will go up. Well, back in October, there was some really bad flooding in Thailand. And of course, a lot of hard drive manufacturers are located in Thailand. So now, the cost of computer hardware has skyrocketed. And what I mean by computer hardware, I'm talking about storage. Regular hard drives, the old-fashioned hard drives from Western Digital, Seagate, Hitachi, and others have more than doubled in price. Now, let's talk about it this way. Here inside the Cube Computer Mid-Tower Deluxe, I have 3 hard drives. 2 Seagate 7200.12 500GB hard drives, and a Western Digital Green Power 1 terabyte. This is a RAID stripe configuration down here, the Seagate drives are. And above that is the Western Digital. This is my backup drive. In March of 2009, I paid about $54.99 for these Seagates. And if I'm not mistaken, earlier in 2011, the prices of those hard drives were probably 40-something bucks. Now I'm going to pull up an estimate from early 2010 for a computer system I built, the Cube Computer Tall Tower Max Extreme Gamer. Now let's have a look here. Here's the links, and let's see here, find the hard drives. They were $54.99 back in early 2010. And that's for a piece. And of course this computer had a RAID strike configuration. And like I was saying, earlier in 2011, the prices of these hard drives were about $40-something. Now let's have a look on Newegg.com. This is the same hard drive. The only difference is now this one is a 6 gigabit per second because that's the standard nowadays. $94.99. Are you kidding me? Let's go back to internal hard drives. Let's just browse here. Let's look at the 3 gig per second drives. What they still have in stock. Here's a Hitachi 500 gig 7200 RPM hard drive. $79.99. Western Digital 160. $79.99. I paid less than that for a Western Digital 160 gig drive back in 2006. And it was a Caviar SC and still works today. Yeah, it was a retail boxed hard drive. Paid about $60 for it back in December 2006. We're talking 6 years ago. Just think about it this way. Back in December 2006, I paid about $60 for pretty much the same exact hard drive. This is a Caviar SC. And that hard drive still works today. Now, of course, 2006, 160 gigs was a lot more space, if you think about it. We're talking, I mean, now it's 2012. And the hard drive price has went up. This is ridiculous. Normally, you could get a 160 gig hard drive for, I don't know, $30. Here's an 80 gig hard drive. $79.99. Keep going down. 320 gig hard drive. $99.99. 320 gig hard drive. Again, $119.99. Wow, so you're paying a lot more just for that extra 8 megs of cache. Okay, here's a 500 gig Western Digital Green Drive, 32 megs of cache, $129.99. here's the 1 terabyte, guys. This here is my backup hard drive. I think I probably paid about $100 or so for this exact hard drive back in 2010, early 2010. Heck, it may have been, I think it was early 2010. And, of course, that was a while ago. $500 gig hard drive, $129.99. See, folks, this is ridiculous. When you go build your computer system, when you go for storage, I mean, people like me who do video editing, we have to have a lot of storage. And we're getting gouged like crazy. Let's go look at how much disk space I have used up right now. With all my videos, recorded TV shows, family memories, documents, everything else, utility files, I have almost 600 gigs of my 931 used. And of course, I still got some cleaning up to do. I still may have about maybe this much freed up. But my plans were to fill this up and upgrade to 2 1 terabyte hard drives. That was the plan, because I figured the hard drives weren't going to be that expensive. But let's go look and see how much Seagate hard drives are. So let's go back to our whole selection here. We was looking at 3 gig per second drives. Now let's look at some 6 gig per second drives. I mean, look at this, 250 gig hard drive, $79.99. It is ridiculous. Let's go look for that 1 terabyte. So a 1 terabyte drive is going to cost me $124.99 a piece. So we're talking about 2 of these, and let's see how much it would cost for a 2 terabyte for a backup. $149.99. So it's going to cost me a good bit of money if I want to upgrade my hard drives. So now I'm going to call my buddy Tim, who is experienced with computers and stuff. I'm going to see if he's realized that the prices of hard drives has skyrocketed. Okay, now I'm going to call my buddy Tim. What's going on, Tim?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, what's up?
Not much. I'm making a YouTube video right now, so you're being recorded. Let me tell you something that's going on here lately. Have you noticed that the prices of hard drives have doubled?
Prices of hard drives?
Yeah. Now a 500 gig hard drive will cost you about $100.
For what?
A 500 gig hard drive, $94.99.
A 500 gig?
Yeah, go to Newegg.
Why is it that high?
Their excuse is flooding in Thailand.
Huh?
I said their excuse is flooding in Thailand.
Oh, flooding in Thailand.
Yeah. Yeah, go to Newegg and have a look at that. Now keep in mind, I only paid $54.99 for that same exact hard drive back in 2009.
You need to send that 750 man in. You need
Yeah.
I need to send these
You
in.
need to send your hard drives in too, yeah, because these things are like gold now. They're like gasoline. They're expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
I know.
God. Yeah, I'm gonna get on there and get me an RMA then.
Yeah, be sure to go ahead and do it. Anyway, you just heard, it was even a surprise to my buddy Tim. He's also a computer technician who works on computers and stuff a lot. And it's kind of crazy when, you know, something like this happens. It's ridiculous in my opinion, because when I build computers or repair computers and stuff, the prices are going to go up because of this, unfortunately. rising prices on my services for, building computers and repairing computers when it comes to hard drives is ridiculous. That's something I don't like to do. But sometimes we just have to do it. Anyways, until this hard drive gouging goes away, the prices of computers may be a bit higher. May jump $50 or more. Anyways, any questions or comments, feel free to ask.